exact values. Some particular angles have easily calculated exact values for sine, cos and tan of those angles. Those angles are 0, 30, 45, 60 and 90, and as well as 0 and 90, all the others on the axes of the unit circle, so 180, 270 and 360, which is the same as 0. The easiest way to get these, now that we know how they're found, is with our calculator. So if you needed to remember what sine of 30 degrees was, you'd just go sine 30, oh yep, it's a half. We learnt how to calculate and work all these out. For these, it was with the special triangles. 0, 90, 180, 270 is from the unit circle. For example, when my angle is 90 degrees, I know sine of the angle is the y value. The y value here is 1. Sine of 90 degrees is 1. Cos of 90 degrees is the x value for this point here, and that's 0. So as long as you can find those and explain why tan of 90 is undefined, because you can't divide by 0 and things like that, mostly what we have to be able to do is use these to answer questions. So, use exact values to find the angle when sine of the angle is a half. You go to your exact values table, sine is a half at 30 degrees. So the angle is 30 degrees. We might be asked to find the two possible angles when sine of the angle is 0. We're likely to get the zeros in this table, so we go to sine, and we look for the zeros. We could have 0 degrees or 180 degrees. Yes, we could have 360 as well, but that's the same as 0. So if you're asked to use exact values, it's saying solve the problem as you normally would, but instead of doing inverse sine of a half to get 30 degrees, because that would work, second function sine of 30 degrees, second function sine of 0.5, half, equals 30 degrees. Instead of using that, we use our knowledge of exact values to get that same answer. The same would happen if you were solving a problem in a triangle where you'd been given 30 degrees and an unknown. You could use your exact values to solve that without a calculator. Opposite over hypotenuse. Sine of the angle is opposite of hypotenuse. Sine of 30 degrees is x over 10. Now I know that sine of 30 is a half. So that means a half is x over 10, which makes x 5. So we've just solved a trig problem without getting our calculator out because we know exact values.